I'm Junior Silver, and this case started out like no other. A woman was found dead in her apartment, with no signs of a struggle, no fingerprints, nothing, except an old flip phone lying on the floor. It was on, playing a song softly. Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones. It wasn't her phone, that was the first clue. I checked the phone's history, a playlist with 5 songs, all classics, all dark. The police thought it was just a random detail, but I knew better. Killers don't leave things like that by accident. I took out my notebook and wrote down the titles: Paint It Black, Sympathy for the Devil, House of the Rising Sun, Knocking on Heaven's Door, and The Sound of Silence. Each one seemed to scream something, but what? I spent the night listening to the songs, looking for a pattern. First I thought about the lyrics. Paint It Black talks about mourning, darkness. Sympathy for the Devil is almost a confession from someone cruel. Was the killer describing himself? But then the idea came to me, what if it wasn't? The lyrics, but the bands. The Rolling Stones in 2 songs, Animals, Dylan, Simon and Garfunkel. I researched the artists' stories. Nothing connected. I was in the dark, so I decided to look at my phone again. I opened the track metadata, that information hidden in the files, and there it was. Each song had a different creation date, all recent, all in the last month. This wasn't just any playlist. Someone had recorded these versions, put them on their phone and left them there on purpose. But why? I dug deeper. I took the phone to a friend who understands technology. He extracted the raw audio and found something strange, a barely perceptible noise in the background of each song, like a code. We amplified the sound, and after hours of cleaning the file, we heard it. It was a voice, hoarse, calm, saying 5 words, 1 on each track. I kill for pure art. The killer didn't just leave the playlist. He recorded his confession. With that, I tracked the cell phone. It was a disposable model, bought at a convenience store 10 kilometers from the crime scene. I asked for the security cameras. There. He was, black hoodie, sunglasses, paying in cash. I couldn't see his face, but the way he moved, he seemed proud. The police went after him, but he had already disappeared. The case was open, but I know one thing: he wanted to be heard, and I made him talk. Before I left, I looked at the playlist again. The last song, The Sound of Silence, had a detail. In the metadata that I hadn't seen before, an address. I went there alone. It was an abandoned warehouse, empty except for one thing in the center, another cell phone playing the same song. I picked up the device, and the screen lit up with a message: "You're next, Junior." I hung up right away, threw it on the floor and stepped on it. I'm not going to be part of his game. That was the case with the playlist. The killer thought he was a genius, but in the end I used his weapon against him. He's still out there, but now he knows I don't run. Junior Silver, end of story. So what did you think of this investigation? If you liked the playlist case and want more stories like this, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell. Every crime has a clue, and I'll find them all. See you in the next case.